How many times has this happened? You dream of something grand, writing a book, getting in shape, mastering a new language, launching your own project. You feel that inner fire, that powerful ambition. But instead of starting, you find yourself endlessly scrolling on your phone or watching TV. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and the dream remains exactly where it was, just in your head. Why does this happen? Many will say, "I'm just lazy." Others will sigh, "I lack willpower." But what if that's not true? What if the biggest enemy of your dreams isn't laziness, isn't a lack of willpower, but something far more insidious? What if it's the illusion of perfection? Imagine a world where every step had to be perfect, where every endeavor had to be flawless from the first second. In such a world, you would never start walking, because the first step would be clumsy. You would never learn to speak, because the first sounds would be intelligible. And this is precisely the invisible trap we fall into when our dreams seem too big. Today, we will expose this illusion and show you the most powerful counter-protocol that will forever change how you approach your goals. What is the essence of this cunning illusion of perfection? It's a mental trap that makes us believe that any goal is so grand and overwhelming that any imperfect beginning seems meaningless. Our brain, that amazing survival machine, perceives the vast gap between the perfect ideal and imperfect reality as a threat, as pain. And what does our brain do when faced with pain? It activates avoidance mode. For example, you want to write a book. The illusion of perfection whispers, it needs to be a masterpiece, perfectly structured, brilliant from page one. And what's the result? A blank page. You are paralyzed by the fear of not meeting the ideal. Because if you write an imperfect sentence, the whole book will be ruined, right? No. For example, you dream of getting in shape. The illusion of perfection says you need a perfect diet, a perfect workout plan, perfect gym clothes. If you can't work out for an hour a day right away, then there's no point in starting. The result? You're on the couch because the first step seems too big and imperfect. Want to learn a new language? The illusion whispers, you must speak without an accent, know all the grammar from day one. Otherwise, it's pointless. The result? The textbook remains untouched. This isn't laziness. This is the paralysis of perfectionism. We wait for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, the perfect readiness, but they never arrive. And while we wait, our dreams collect dust. So, how do we break this spell? How do we destroy the magic of the illusion of perfection? The secret is simple. Embrace imperfection and start ridiculously small. The goal is not perfection, but momentum. The main task is to move the stone, not to immediately roll it to the top of the mountain. Introducing the anti-perfection protocol, your personal hacker's toolkit against procrastination. It consists of 3 simple, yet incredibly powerful steps. Anti-perfection protocol. Step 1. The atomic start. The first step is the atomic start. Reduce your task to its absolute smallest, most trivial unit, so small that it's impossible not to do it. Book example. Forget about 200 pages. Forget even 1 page. Your task for today, write 1 sentence, or just open the document, or even just think about the first sentence for 30 seconds. Your brain, which usually screams, "That's too hard," will in this case say, "Oh, come on, that's nothing." Fitness example. No need for an hour-long workout. Just put on your sneakers, or do 1 push-up, or walk to the mailbox and back. Your goal isn't to get tired, but simply to start moving. New skill example, e.g. programming. Don't try to build an app. Just open the development environment, or type print hello world, or watch 2 minutes of a tutorial video. Saving money example. No need to cut all expenses at once. Just don't buy that 1 extra coffee today. Or transfer $1 to a savings account. Why does this work? Because the atomic start bypasses your brain's alarm system. It's not about achieving the goal, it's about creating momentum. It's about celebrating every tiny atomic victory. After all, every drop of water eventually fills the ocean. Anti-perfection protocol. Step 2. The automatic loop. The second step is the automatic loop. Don't rely on willpower, which, like a battery, tends to run out. Create automatic triggers that eliminate the need for decision-making. Workout example. The night before, lay out your workout clothes right next to your bed. Sneakers, socks, t-shirt, everything ready. When you wake up, you don't need to decide whether to work out. The decision has already been made. You just need to get up and put on the clothes. Reading example. Place a book on your kitchen table or next to the coffee machine. When you start breakfast, the book will naturally be in your hands. You don't decide to read, you just pick it up while waiting, for example, for the kettle to boil. Healthy eating example. On Sunday, prepare healthy snacks for the whole week. Cut vegetables, arrange fruits. When hunger strikes, the easiest option is already healthy. Learning example. Set a specific time to study a new language at the same time every day during your commute. Make it part of an existing routine. The automatic loop makes actions painless. Your brain loves efficiency. If something is already built into your daily routine, it requires minimal effort. It's like laying train tracks. The train doesn't decide where to go, it just follows the established path. Make it easier for your dream to happen than not to happen. Anti-perfection protocol. Step 3. The 2-minute breakthrough. The third and perhaps most powerful step is the 2-minute breakthrough. The hardest part of any task is starting, so promise yourself to work on something for just 2 minutes. That's it. Want to read a book? Read 1 page. Want to clean your room? Start with 1 corner and do it for 2 minutes. Want to work on a difficult project? Open the document and work on it for 2 minutes. Want to call a difficult client? Just dial the number. If they answer, talk for 2 minutes. If not, you still started. Why does this work? It's a powerful psychological hack. 2 minutes feels completely non-threatening. It's so little that the brain doesn't activate avoidance mode. But once you start, inertia often breaks. Very often, you'll find that after doing those 2 minutes, you continue working much longer. It's like pushing a ball down a hill. The first push is the hardest, but then it rolls on its own. And here's a bonus tip. Reward yourself for starting, not for finishing. After you've done your 2 minutes, celebrate it with a small reward. Maybe listen to your favorite song, take a short break, or have a cup of tea. Rewards make the starting process feel good and motivate you to keep going. Here's the truth most don't know. Everyone who achieved something great started small. The people you admire face struggles too. They just kept going. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Imagine your dreams as a fire. Right now, it's a tiny spark. Every small action you take is like adding fuel. Keep adding fuel, and very soon, you'll have a roaring fire. So, what will you do today to light that fire? Remember, it's okay to fail. Everyone fails. What matters is that you get back up and try again. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. So be kind to yourself and keep moving forward. Let's summarize in simple terms. If you're ambitious but feel lazy, here's what to do. 1. Make tasks as small and easy as possible. 2. Create easy routines to help you. 3. Start with just 2 minutes of effort. That's it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Pick one thing and take a small step today. Your dreams are waiting for you. Go make them happen. And remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Even small efforts, performed regularly, can create massive change. But you can't be consistent without taking action. So, what will you do today to start taking action? Right now in the comments, write just one word or a short phrase that will be your small promise to yourself, your first atomic step. Write, "I'm starting," or "My first step." This is your small commitment that triggers an avalanche of change. If this resonated with you, don't just scroll away. Like this video if it awakened the hacker within you. Subscribe to join the community that doesn't just live in the system, but hacks it. This is just the beginning.